Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Ready? Black 23.
53, Mike. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready? Black 23.
Check, 47. Switch.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 12.
On second and 12, Winston. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 46.
46-yard line.
They'll run it here with Logan. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this game, has got to be priority 1.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 44. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a second and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a first down.
Let's go. 180.
54, Mike. You run.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. They find some open field here. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 46 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once you threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Now Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And he's got this down to the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Hey, stop.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. He can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
First and 10.
Ready.
18-yard line.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Winston. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Wentz going to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. 20. And he's got room. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
First down. First and 10.
Ready?
45-yard line.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On first down, it's Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? Blue lady.
53 is the Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Let's go.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
53. Check 53.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 17 yards out, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Let's go,
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Throwing his Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Here we go. Back. 180.
Come on.
On first down, Sanders. He will push his way down to about the 14. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease and they can run through it. Didn't happen on that play.
He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. Levante David in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll go again with Sanders. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Say.
Another run with Sanders. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
In your face.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Hey. Double tight, guys, double tight.
Boston Scott, his first carry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Hey, watch the slant.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
On second down, it's Sanders. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now Wentz, flushed out right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Wentz on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Ready. Mike, 47.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Following the interception, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Good job, fellas.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now, it's Logan. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
He was brought down by Nigel Braddock. That's a gain of 6.
Now Winston. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 80!
Hey, check Mike 45.
Here's Sanders.
Get on the field, defense.
He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Running right, here's Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Wentz to throw. And he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Watch the curl.
First down, Eagles.
On first down, Sanders. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Buccaneers 40-yard line.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought,